So what we are going to do today is to cover the basics of having a Facebook business page. What is the difference between a business page and a personal page? And what are the advantages? We're going to do all of that in about 28 minutes, and I'm going to show you all of that live on the screen. Actually, I'm going to create a brand new business page, and then I'm going to show you my existing business page, and we're going to go back and forth between Facebook and the Resource Center, all of that in just a few minutes. So I am going to stop this particular share, and I'm going to share my browser. Okay, you guys nod if you can see my browser. I want to make sure that you have it on your screen. Fantastic. So the first thing that you should be doing, if you're taking notes, fantastic. Otherwise, remember this webinar is being recorded and it's going to be posted on YouTube. But the first thing that you should be doing before you go to Facebook is to go to a Resource Center. Why? Because you're going to have a couple of things that are absolutely essential for your Facebook business page in the Resource Center. So go to the Resource Center, log in. This will be step one. Go to the Resource Center. The login is implied. Once you are in the Resource Center, I want you to go first. You're going to go to 2 different places. First, you're going to go to Marketing Resource. On Marketing Resource, once you get in there, you are going to go dive straight into the library and type up here on the search bar, just type Facebook. So on Facebook, you are going to find an assortment of, and remember the name of this, cover photos. Cover photos. You are going to need this. First, because otherwise it doesn't look nice, the business page. Second, because the cover photo needs to be good for any device. So if I open Facebook on my laptop, it's not going to look the same as if I open Facebook on my phone, or if I open Facebook on a tablet or on a big desktop computer with a massive screen. And these cover photos will adapt to that, and they would look fantastic on any definition. Yeah, they are the size that Facebook requires. Yes. So you have a very large assortment of cover photos. Pick one. Stay home, stay safe, stay connected. We're all in this together. Here for you, now and forever. And you have some of them that actually are for holidays and whatnot. So I'm just going to pick, I like this one, here for you, now and forever. You just click on the one that you like. You don't have to pick the same one that I am doing, and then all you do, remember this, super easy. Remember, step one, go to Resource Center. Step two, go to Marketing Resource. Step three, type Facebook on the search. Step four, pick one that you like, one of the cover photos that you like. And step 5 and final step, you click on the arrow, the down arrow, which means download. That's all you do. Just download the thing, save it in your computer somewhere. Depending on the settings on your computer, your download is going to go either to the downloads folder, to your desktop, to a folder that you used before, to some mysterious folder that the Windows gremlins just decide for you. So keep an eye, where is it that you're saving this graphic, because you're going to need it, okay? So save it. Now you're done. You can close this, and actually you can close Marketing Resource altogether, but I am still on the Resource Center. The second thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on Social Media Resource and leave it open for now. Just click on Social Media Resource. Now I am going to Facebook. So we are going to imagine that your purpose is to create a new business page. If you already have a business page and you want to work on it, don't worry, we're going to cover that. But let's imagine that you want to create a new business page. Okay, so look carefully at your Facebook homepage, the page that you see when you log in into Facebook, and look for the word create. It's going to be all the way up on top. very close to your name. And yes, if you're looking at my screen and you're trying to identify it, probably you already saw it. My name, home, and create. Just as easy as that. So to create a business page, step 1, log into Facebook. Step 2, find the word create and click on it. Now you're beginning to see how easy this process can be. Once I click on create, what are my options? Well, I can create a page, an ad, a group, an event, a marketplace listing, or a fundraiser. And what is it that I want to create? Well, I want to create a page. So you click on page. Not a lot of science in there, right? Now, once you click on create a page, you have 2 options: business or brand, or community or public figure. You are a business, you're an independent contractor, right? So you're going to create a business or brand. Click on get started. You see at the bottom, it says get started? Click on get started. You're going to give it a name. Now, this is a dummy page that I'm creating just to show you step by step. So I'm just going to use silly names or whatnot. So this is the Mighty Justin page. And the category, real. You have real estate agent, company, real estate developer, real estate investment, etc., etc. A lot of them. I'm just going to put real estate generic. Yes. Then you have to put an address. 1, 2, 3 names. Well, actually, I'm going to put my real address. 822 East Beach 33483. Continue. So far, so good, right? Not very complicated. Remember, this is not recorded. I am doing this right now, live with you. Imagine how much faster would it be when you do it by yourself, you just in your computer, typing super fast. Then, remember our first step? Remember that I went and I got a cover page? Well, the first thing that it's going to ask you is a profile picture. The profile picture is not the same thing as the cover page. Don't get them confused. The profile picture is, as you probably suspect, your picture, a picture that you are happy with. Yes? So I am going to upload a profile picture. I'm going to look for a profile picture somewhere in my stuff. There you go. And lo and behold, I actually have a picture of me. So, hey, let's upload a picture. Now, my internet connection is not particularly speedy. My computer is not particularly speedy. Probably if you do this at home, it's going to go faster. Yeah. And the next step, because I already uploaded my my profile picture, see how it changes, and now it's going to tell me upload a cover photo. That's the one that we got from the resource center. So upload a cover photo, click on it, and then find it in your computer. I happen to know where it is. I saved it in a folder that's called Facebook. There it is, cover. I am not going to use the free appointment booking tool into the page. We may cover that in the future, but right now what we want to achieve is just have a business page up and running, a real one, by the end of our 28 minutes. So, hey, not now. Guess what? This is a business page. It is already the structure of it is ready to go. I want to start adding things, and very, very important, I want to add an audience. So now I need you to stay with me. I am going to explain a very big difference between your personal page and your business page. This is something that confuses everybody because Facebook really doesn't explain it very well. So let's imagine that you have 1,000 friends on your personal page. And you have personal friends, you have your family, you have a lot of people who have nothing to do with business. And on your personal page, you talk about things that normally you wouldn't talk about in the course of your business. Yes? Okay. The business page and the personal page do not interact at all. Someone who likes your business page will not see what you have on your personal page. There is no way for anybody to go to a business page and then link to the personal page of the administrator or creator of the business page. Now, can you invite all your personal friends to like your business page? Of course you can. Of course you can. And in many cases, it's an excellent idea. But they do not interact. Do not fear that your business page is going to be an expression of your personal page. There's no contact whatsoever. Yes? Just like by someone visiting your office, they do not get access to your home. By visiting your office, they do not see the decor and the art that you have in your living room. This is the same thing. There is no connection. If you want someone who likes your page to be your personal friend on Facebook, then you would have to add them as a friend. It's completely different liking a business page and adding someone as a friend. Now, how do you add friends to your Facebook page? It's fairly straightforward. I'm going to show you. Facebook is going to give you a little pop-up telling you, hey, set your page up for success, invite your friends to like your page and whatnot. And it's going to show a list of all your friends. You can always go back to this as often as you want. So this is not the only chance that you're going to have it. So I would just click where it says see all friends. And on See All Friends, I am not going to go through this to the very end because remember, this is just a dummy page that I'm creating, but this is what you would do. I'm going to take you straight to the moment of pulling the trigger. Instead of selecting them one by one, you just click where it says select all. Select all, click, and now you have every single personal friend that you have, you can invite them to like your page. This is when you decide that you want to invite all your connections to like your page. Otherwise, you can just select them individually. Another interesting thing, let's say that you belong to a group that has to do with real estate investing or relocation or whatnot. Instead of selecting all your friends, you can select friends according to the groups that you belong to. So for example, I could only invite people that are on the BHHS recruiting resource and whatnot. Once you select them, the next step, the one step that I'm not going to take because I don't want to invite my friends to like a dummy page, is click on send invites. That's all. That is all you need to do. Pretty straightforward, right? Now let's imagine that this is tomorrow. You already finished this. You're done with this. And tomorrow you want to send another round of invites. How do you do that? You go to your business page and you look for these three little dots. You have like, follow, share, and those little dots. Click on those little dots, and one of your options is going to be invite friends. And then you repeat the process. So far, so good, right? Not too much science. So we're going to recap because we spent already about 10 minutes. But when I recap, you're going to realize how fast you can get this done. You set up your computer. You log in into Marketing Resource. You download a Facebook cover page and you save it somewhere on your computer. Also, and I imagine you already have this, you have a nice picture of yourself that you like for business in your computer. Third, you open Facebook. You look on the top where it says create. You choose create page. Then you choose create business page. And you just enter the type of business that you are in and the address. Then you're going to upload your profile page, your picture. Then you're going to upload the cover page, the cover photo, and then you're going to invite whoever you want to invite to like your page. That's it. That will take us to this point. Now I'm going to show you something cool. I'm going to confess something to you. If you go to my Facebook business page, and I'm going to show you, this is my real Facebook business page. Wait until it loads. There you go. Loading, 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 loading. Okay, so this is my Facebook business page, the real one. And of course, I'm looking at the page as an administrator, so you'll see some things in there that only administrators can see. But I'm gonna scroll down all the way down to my first post. This is a post that I have pinned, means that it's a post that I want to be all the way up on top. You see this right here? This was published on May 9th at 11:41 p.m. I didn't do this. My marketing resource is doing it for me. Every day is posting something interesting. If you scroll down a little bit more, there's another one somewhere in there. Or it's the videos and whatnot. That is another one. This was published again on May 9th at 10:44 a.m. I didn't publish this. This comes directly from Marketing Resource. How does it do that? Okay, I'm gonna show you. You see this address right here? Facebook.com/ and whatnot. This is the name of my page. So I am going to copy the name of my page. Then I'm going to go to the ACE dashboard. Remember that I went to the Resource Center and I click on social media and I ask you to keep that tab open. Well, that's what it is. And on the ACE dashboard, you look for Facebook, website postings, settings. I think it's right here under settings. There you go, social media connections. So 1, marketing resource. 2, social media. 3, settings. 4, social media connections. This is 4 clicks, guys, just 4 clicks. And then here on Facebook, you want to deactivate the connection. Do you see what it looks like when you activate it? It's just going to ask you to create a connection. By default, all days. That's what I like. And this is something that the company pays for. So you don't have to worry about this. The company's paying for this. It will connect you to Facebook. And Facebook is going to ask you to authorize this. On, finish. Ta-da, you're done. Why does it say Twitter is broken? Because I don't use Twitter. I just never got around to even understand Twitter. And LinkedIn, I'll fix it. LinkedIn, when it says broken, it's really not a bug in the system. Every time Facebook and LinkedIn do some tweaks to the security, these links get broken. Of course, you do get a warning by email, but it is a good idea to go into social media once in a while and check if all your links are working. The easiest way to realize is when you see that one day there is not a post on your Facebook page. Yeah, and this is posting to your business page, right? So you can have a business page set up, and you saw this yourself. We just did this live, okay? You can have a business page set up in maybe 10 minutes. This is if you type slowly, like I do, and you click around a lot, like I do. Otherwise, probably in 5 minutes, you can have it done. And then you don't have to worry about posting new material every day if you don't want to. If you want to do that, more power to you. The more original the material and the more abundant your posts are, the more people are going to be driven to your page and to share your posts and to talk about it. But if you don't want to do it, you're not a social media person, it doesn't matter, because you can have a fully functional business page in 5 to 10 minutes and then set up social media resource that the company pays for, yes, and have posts every single day on your page. Now we're going to go back to Facebook, and I'm going to show you a couple of quick things about the business page before we move on to the questions section. And I'm going to remind you, when we go to questions, I'm going to put everybody on unmute. So it's going to be a little bit of chaos, a little bit of noise. That is perfectly fine. It comes with the territory, right? And remember, if you need more in-depth look at this, if you need specific reference materials, links and whatnot, reach out to me. I'll send you everything I have, okay? So I am going to go back to the homepage on Facebook. Remember, okay, first thing in the morning, I'm opening Facebook. I have not been working on this since yesterday. Where is my business page? Well, it's going to be right there, and it's going to have your profile page, your profile picture. Yes, this is what I chose for my profile picture on my real page. And real quick, things that you do not have on your personal page. First, the business page is public, so you can share with anybody. Remember, no connection to your personal page, so your privacy is perfectly protected. No connection. Nobody's going to see the pictures that you post on your personal page. Second, you get a lot of information on what's happening with your page, right? So, inbox. When somebody sends you a message on your business page, you have a separate inbox. You can talk to people directly, yes? Notifications only for your business page. These are not personal notifications, yes? Going back to the page, I'm going to show you something else that is really cool. It's called Insights. So on Insights, it's going to give you information, analytic information on your business page for a period of time that you decide. This is set as last 7 days, but I can open that up and say, okay, show me what happened only yesterday. Yesterday, I have 2 people looking at my page, 1 preview, 6 people like the one post that I had yesterday, 10% responsiveness and whatnot. And then I can change from yesterday to the last 28 days. See? It's impossible for you on your personal page to see this unless someone specifically goes to a post of yours and clicks like. You have no idea who saw your page. And guess what? I don't know if you knew this, but on your personal page, it is a tiny percentage of your connections that actually will see your posts. This is on your personal page. So if in your personal page, you post a picture of this gorgeous slice of pizza you're eating or the new kitten that you adopted, and then all of a sudden out of your 1,000 friends, only 4 or 5 click like, it's not that the other 996 are ignoring you, it's that they didn't see the post at all. On a business page, on the other hand, if someone clicks on like the page, it's much more likely that they will see everything, right? Not only that, more likely that they will see your post. Also, you can tell what type of reactions you're getting day by day. So you can analyze post by post what's working and what's not. And the other thing that I'm going to tell you before we move on to questions and answers, what we are going to cover Wednesday is the logical corollary of what we're doing today. You know what you can do with your business page? You can advertise, something that you really cannot do on a personal page. So with your business page, with a very small budget, you can advertise and you can choose the target demographic. Okay, I want to advertise only to such and such demographic in such and such city or such and such zip code. And then also you can tell it, hey, I have a budget, I'm not kidding you, I have a budget of only 10 bucks. And I want to spread this 10 bucks over 10 days. So I want you to do a campaign, but do not spend a penny more than $10 and do not go 1 minute after 10 days. Any variation of that. We are going to cover advertising specifically Wednesday, same time, 10:30 in the morning, right? So why do you want to have a business page on Facebook? Because Facebook is the alpha and the omega of social media. Why do you want to have a business page on Facebook? Because there is a significant slice of the population that when you send them an email, when you communicate with them, they are going to jump into Facebook to see who you are, to see what you say, to see what type of posts you have on your page. That is the first step for a significant proportion of the population. Why do you want to have it? Because it allows you to advertise and you can determine who you advertise to, and you can have a tiny budget and make it work anyway. So I am going back. I'm going to stop the share.